Hi everyone, Squire Twiz here again. What can I? Oh, let's start again. Hi everyone, Squire Twiz here again. Time for another unboxing video. I've got a few of them to do, but I'm going to do them all as separate videos. So there might be quite a few of them uploaded in the next day or two, maybe next week, depends how long it takes me to actually edit them and get down to uploading. They're all models, mainly all World War II planes. Again, as I mentioned previously in one of my videos, I'm with the Air Cadets. They got a diorama competition coming up, and the theme is the 75th anniversary of D-Day. So they've got to do something around World War II and D-Day. Suppose we better get on with it. I'll get the first plane. Oh! So the first one I got, straight out, is Focke Wulf FW190. It's the A-3 version. It's from Tamiya. It's 1/72 scale, part of their Warbird collection, number 66. What can I say really? It's just a nice looking box. There's two sets of markings it does, apparently. With Tamiya, they've put all the colours used on the side. This says it's got 145.5mm wingspan and 122mm fuselage length. Nothing on the outside of the box that I can see that tells you how many pieces. Nope, nothing outside the box that tells you how many pieces. So let's have a look, shall we? Open it up. Okay, we've got the instruction sheet. So again, as with most model kits, there's a little blurb on there telling you about the actual model, the plane itself. So FW190 series began in August of 1937 for a single seat fighter to supplement the Messerschmitt Bf109. And it just goes through a little bit. So it entered service in 1941 and the mainstay fighter of Luftwaffe to outperform the Spitfire Mark V. It just goes on a bit more. The A3 version, which is this one, using improved BMW 801DG engine to produce 1,700 horsepower. 46 guns, 2 rapid-firing MG 151s, and 2 what's it say? 2 MG machine guns in the fuselage. So a little bit on there about that. Again, because it's Tamiya, most of it's in Japanese. However, there's obviously English versions on it as well. It's a very, I would say, looking at this, short instruction sheet. Not very many stages there, 10 stages in all. That leads me to believe the model's not got very many parts. Again, still haven't seen anything on here that says exactly how many parts are in it. So we've got cockpit assembly, seems fairly basic, a couple of decals, some painting tips. Then you've got the engine, again, that doesn't look very complex. The fuselage, all these instructions, it seems very basic. There's not a lot to that at all. There's no, from what I can see, variations either. You can have the canopy open or closed, but it doesn't show you the undercarriage up or down. So it looks like it's just designed to have the undercarriage down all the time. There's no option to have it up. There's the 3 sets for decals. It's actually got 4 sets. And they are definitely, yep, 4 sets. And painting. A little bit about applying decals. But really, yeah, the instructions not much to them. What's that go up to? It's hard to say because it looks like A18. No, it's colour, is it? Is that a part number? Might be a part number A18, so not many parts at all. Here's the kit itself, and look at this. It's one sprue. No, there you go. Basically one sprue and the underside of the wing. That's it. And then these, which I assume are for the propeller to make it spin, and small blue bag. This is probably the clear parts. There you go, it's a canopy. So the canopy's fairly angular on this one, made out of two parts. No seam lines that I can see on the canopy itself. Looks fairly cleanly moulded. The actual sprue, I'll just give you a bit of a close up on that one. I said not many parts. Details on it, I'd say fairly basic. There's actually, yeah, you can see lines in the moulding there. Don't know if you can just about make that out there. There's a slight difference there. We can see it on the inside as well. Something's not quite right with the mould there. Yeah, there's marks on it in places, possibly from the moulding process. Yeah, I don't think the details on this are fantastic, and it looks a very basic kit. There is not much to this. This is probably equivalent of skill level 1 for Airfix. Really basic. There's also no pilot, which I've noticed in the last couple of kits I've had. Obviously this Tamiya one, I've had a Hasegawa, Edwards and a Revel kit, various different things, so Spitfires, the Halifax that I've done. None of them have got pilots in there, none of them got crew. The Halifax, you know, no pilot, no bomber, despite having a crew, what, 4 or 5 for the Halifax. No figures at all. I don't know why manufacturers are doing this. And if you want to display your plane as if it was flying, common sense tells you it needs a pilot. So why they've stopped putting them in, I don't know. For this one it means I'm going to have to try and find a Luftwaffe pilot from somewhere else, some other kit that's to scale, and hopefully manage to fit him in. But like I said, sprues, fairly basic. Decals, very monochrome on this, black and white mainly. I know a couple of coloured ones, but obviously because of the squadron markings that they've picked for this, there aren't many colours. They look okay. There's a couple there where the glue looks like it stretches, so markings there 13:1 with the iron cross, that stretches right across all three rather than being just each individual one, to make it all one decal. I mean, what can I say? This kit, I can't remember how much it cost me. I think it's about £12. Is it worth that value? Well, I'd say, I suppose it's comparable to the Airfix kits. If the skill level one is, you can buy some Airfix kits for about £10 at that level. So it's within that price range. The mouldings look nice, just not a lot of detail. There are a few marks on the sprues that look like some from the moulding process. But really, I mean, there's not a lot to say about it. It's a basic kit, looks simple enough to put together. The plane itself, you know, it's common enough to get from other manufacturers. The lack of a pilot, I think, lets it down. The box makes it look nice, but really, it's a plain kit. I'd probably give it a 5 or 6 out of 10. If I was doing this for a competition, which this one is for, I'd expect to have a bit more detail on that on it. I'll see what I can do to rectify that. There we go. Quick review. Tamiya Focke Wulf 190. Overall, middle of the road. Undecided really on what I think of it. Right, well, that's that one done. I'll put that down there. So, that's this video done. I'll see you on the next one.